we doing, wrestling world? This is Andrew Harris with your Raw review for Monday, April 16th, 2012. Let's get right on to it. But before I do, I gotta give a shout out to Brandon Goins. He did his first ever wrestling review on TNA's Lockdown 2012. I'll put the link down below. You guys go check him out. I think he did a great job on his first review. Let me know what you guys think. Alrighty, let's get to the review. First match of the night, we had WWE Champion CM Punk versus Mark Henry in a no disqualification match. Now, before I actually review this match, there's two things we need to talk about. One, the fact that this match was a no disqualification, no countout match. Now, if I remember correctly, no disqualification matches had the no countout stipulation in there. So, I don't know why that was put in there. Maybe because he got the victory via countout, I believe, last week. And then secondly, we need to discuss Jericho, but I'll get to that as soon as I get done with the match. Or, actually, there was something else. The fact that this was the first match of the night, there's a yes and a no to that, because I know Raw wants to start out strong, but you can't put a WWE Championship match as your first match. I mean, I know they had the Lord Tensai John Cena match, but you can't have your WWE Championship be the first match of the night. That's just my opinion. Let me know what you guys think down below. Alright. This, in my opinion, was actually a good match. It was what I actually expected, but it's what I expected out of the first two, only CM Punk won because of some technicalities. Now, CM Punk did pick up the win off of, he was going for some move off the top rope and he used a chair, being innovative. I like that. And he won the match. And after the match, of course, Jericho comes up on the Titantron and is talking a whole bunch of crap. And basically it leads to the stipulation of CM Punk versus Chris Jericho at Extreme Rules in a Chicago street fight. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I'm pretty pumped up for this match. There's just something about this match that makes me tune in every week to see what's going to happen next. Maybe it's because Chris Jericho is one of my favorite wrestlers of all time. Maybe it's because CM Punk is there every week wrestling, doing what he does best. I don't know. There's just something about this match. Alrighty, next we had Santino Marella versus David Otunga for the United States Championship. Now, seeing as if they were in the O2 Arena, Santino Marella had an interesting way of coming out this week. First, he had an Arsenal jersey, then he had a Liverpool jersey, then he had a Chelsea jersey, then a Manchester City jersey, then he had a Manchester United jersey, and then finally he had an England national team. Now, I don't know if I don't know if any of you guys are soccer fans like I am, but the fact that he disgraced the sport like that, I really didn't like that. And the fact that he had Chelsea, one of my favorite English Premier League teams right now. Santino Marella, unless you want to get your ass whooped, I suggest you don't do that again. That wasn't very smart. I know Americans love their soccer, but Europeans really love their soccer. Alrighty. This match, in my opinion, it's gone on for quite some time now. This is a developing feud, and they need to throw some fire in there. I don't know, that's not the best way to put that, but they need to fuel the fire. If they want this to be a potential feud in the WWE, they need to push it more and not keep it on the back burner. Now, I know Santino Marella and David Otunga are not main eventers. I'm not saying that, and I'm not taking away their ability. But if this is going to be a feud, we need to push this along. And Santino Marella did retain his championship off of getting his Cobra. Alrighty, next we had a Brock Lesnar interview, which basically he was talking about his return to the WWE, why he's targeting John Cena, and his training leading up to the Extreme Rules match in, I believe, next Sunday. No, Extreme Rules. I don't know. Leading up to Extreme Rules. Now, I don't know if you guys have watched Brock Lesnar before his return to the WWE, but there's something about Brock Lesnar that makes me think that he's going to injure John Cena, not only physically, but mentally as well. Now, I'll say this later, but actually, no, I'll just say it later. But tomorrow I'll be putting up a review on Brock Lesnar or John Cena. Which guy do you think is the better face of the WWE? Check that out tomorrow. Alright, what's next? Oh, actually, there's one thing before. The stipulation, obviously, for this match is an Extreme Rules match. We've seen that coming, but I just wanted to add that in there. Alrighty, next we had Zack Ryder versus Kane. Now, this is a feud that we all know that Kane just beats the hell out of Zack Ryder. I don't know why Zack Ryder keeps getting in the ring with this guy, knowing good damn well he's going to get his fucking ass kicked by Kane every single time he goes in the ring with Kane. I don't know why he does it. But anyway, Kane did pick up the win. And then Kane talked about Tuesday on a live edition of SmackDown on how he injured Cowboy Bob Orton and potentially Randy Orton. Alrighty, next we had a backstage segment with Kofi Kingston, Daniel Bryan, and AJ. Hold on just a second, guys. Okay, and I'm back. Now, Kofi Kingston was talking to AJ on how she should smile more, she's not with Daniel Bryan anymore, and yeah, she should just smile more. And I couldn't agree more. Then Daniel Bryan comes out and talks about, dude, quit hitting on AJ. She doesn't like you and all that stuff. Well, Daniel Bryan, last time I checked, you broke up with AJ. You dumbass. I still don't know why you broke up with AJ. She may not be the best looking girl in the world, but I'm not saying she's ugly either. AJ is fucking hot. And for you to break up with AJ, you are the stupidest guy in the world. But anyway. But he was saying how he was going to put the LeBell lock on, excuse me guys, Kofi Kingston. But then he said, screw this. I'm not going to call it the LeBell lock anymore. And then he says, I'm better than LeBell. I don't know what his first name is. But he said he's going to change it to the Yes Lock. Now, most of you guys know that Daniel Bryan is an idiot. I don't like the guy. And yeah. So, yeah, moving on. Which leads to the John Cena segment. Now, John Cena basically came out and talked about what happened last week between him and Brock Lesnar. And while this is going on, shit, there were yes chants going on. The yes, 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 and they kept saying it as Cena kept going on. Then John Laurinaitis comes out and says, basically just says, Cena, you have a match tonight, And I'm going to tell you who your opponent is later. We all know who it was, so I'm not even going to say it. Moving right on. Next we had the Kofi Kingston versus Daniel Bryan match. This match, in my opinion, was a good match. You had two up and rising superstars battling out in the ring. You had Kofi Kingston, a high flyer. You had Daniel Bryan, the submission specialist. And Daniel Bryan picked up the win off of the Yes Lock. Off of Kofi Kingston trying to do, I believe the Trouble in Paradise. Daniel Bryan reverses that. He does the SOS, kicks out, does something. Daniel Bryan does the Yes Lock, wins the match. Okay. Next we had Brodus Clay versus Dolph Ziggler. Now, this feud, in my opinion, is a feud that's under the radar and we should actually watch out for. Because, if you remember, I believe it was either a week or 2 weeks ago, maybe even longer than that. It was Brodus Clay and Santino Marella versus Dolph Ziggler and Jack Swagger in the first match that Brodus Clay didn't defeat a guy in about under a minute, which says something to both Brodus Clay and it says something to Dolph Ziggler and Jack Swagger as well. It says Brodus Clay isn't unstoppable, but it also says that Dolph Ziggler and Jack Swagger know what they're doing inside the ring. But Brodus Clay did pick up the win off of his powerful spinebuster. Alright. Next we had Big Show and Khali versus the WWE the WWE Tag Team Champions, Epico and Primo. We all know who won. Moving on. Okay. Next we had John Cena versus Lord Tensai in an Extreme Rules match. Now, I'm going to say this, and I'll probably get some heat for it. I'll probably get flagged on YouTube. I'll have no friends on Facebook for it. But why in the world would you have an Extreme Rules match 2 weeks before Extreme Rules with John Cena potentially getting injured, going into his match with Brock Lesnar at Extreme Rules, where we already know John Cena is going to get his ass kicked anyways. Maybe John Laurinaitis wanted to get John Cena further injured. Maybe he wanted to get him mentally not ready. Maybe, I don't know. But the fact that John Cena, the fact that John Cena even survived this match is beyond me. Because Lord Tensai is one of the most dominant motherfuckers in WWE right now. And to put this guy in an Extreme Rules match, knowing the power that this guy can do against John Cena, one of the best in the WWE today, it was actually a good match. I'm not gonna lie, it was a good match. But the fact that it was an Extreme Rules match, it didn't really make sense. You can make it a no disqualification match and it'd still have the same implications, but it wouldn't be as violent as an Extreme Rules match. And since this is the PG era, I'm assuming they don't want to draw blood. So again, why make it an Extreme Rules match, WWE? That makes no sense whatsoever. It doesn't make fucking sense. Okay, before I blow my fucking brains out over just this match alone, let me calm down and tell you guys what happened. Basically, Lord Tensai dominated much of this match, with John Cena getting some momentum going, but as he got it going, Lord Tensai basically stopped it at the blink of an eye. Now, during the end parts of this match, or the end part of this match, excuse me, David Otunga came in the ring and tried to beat John Cena. Of course, that didn't happen because David Otunga fucking sucks, but that's a discussion for another review. Then Lord Tensai let me back up. John Cena AAs David Otunga. He goes over to Lord Tensai. Lord Tensai spits green mist in John Cena's face. Does one of the most powerful spine busters fucking ever. and wins the match. Now, like I said, I don't know what WWE is planning for this. Maybe it's to get John Cena, excuse me guys, brutally injured, so Brock Lesnar will become the new face of the WWE. And as I mentioned earlier, I will be putting a topic video up tomorrow about this very subject. Do you guys prefer John Cena as the face of the WWE, or do you prefer Brock Lesnar as the face of the WWE? Alrighty guys, as I said at the beginning of this review, go check out Brandon Goins' YouTube channel. I'll put the link down below. Like I said, he did his first review on TNA's Lockdown last night. He's also going to do a WWE Raw review, I believe. It'll be up either tonight or tomorrow. Go check that out. Tell him I sent you. Alright, for this Raw review, I'm Andrew Harris. I love you guys. I love you guys dearly. Like right here. Right here. Alright guys. I know that's creepy.
But you'll like it.
Alrighty. See you guys later.